Hi, and welcome to yet another edition of Ask Miss Judes. As usual, I hope you're taking good care of yourself and enjoying life as God gives it. I'd like to start today's episode with just saying thank you to you awesome subscribers, old and new, and soon to become, for your engagement in this community, for your generosity in reaching out and sharing. Today, I wanted to challenge us a bit. And I want to talk about what I have chosen to caption. Why did you go through what you did? And I think it's a pertinent question at a time where many of us are asking questions. Of recent, I've had situations myself and sometimes with my family or friends where you seem to be going through a protracted challenge that is literally draining your energy. And after a while, the question usually pops up: why me? Or this has been going on for too long. And sometimes people will respond, why not you? Sometimes those are really glib responses. So today I'm hoping that we can actually take the time to go through some of those deep life experiences that some of us have gone through. And I pray that in the course of the discourse, you will look at yourself and find purpose in that which you've gone through. Beyond yourself, I'm hoping you will find a bigger purpose that will make everything that we've been through make sense. So you all know, I've shared this a few times before, that I did have a medical challenge that lasted more than a decade. And every time I talk about this, I feel like I'm going to cry, but I won't. But I really want to acknowledge my husband and the amazing support that he was to me through that time. But the reason I'm sharing it today is from the perspective of the purpose of pain or difficult situations. So again, the question I ask is, why did you go through what you went through? Many years ago, I was a professor at a university in Jamaica. We call them lecturers back in Jamaica. And it was the time I was going through this thing that nobody knew what it was. Investigation after investigation after investigation seemed to be leading nowhere. At one point, the doctors queried an autoimmune disease and all the tests came back negative. At some points, they explored what would have been major surgery, but my spirit just did not sit well with it. And I kept pushing. I kept going to work. Even when the medications that I was on at the time really made it difficult to function, I decided I was going to function anyway. And one day, a really mature student of mine came and wanted, so she hadn't done so well in an exam, and she said, oh, she had been ill. And when she finished telling me what she was ill with, I sat her down and I told her what I'd been going through and what I was going through at the moment. She literally, her jaw dropped. And I'll say it how she said it. She said something like, Miss, and you come to work every day? I'm like, yes, because there is a purpose in this. I think I recall saying to her, I may not know why I'm going through this right now, but one day I would know. And if it's just to encourage you as my student to know that what you're going through is nothing compared to what I am going through, then that purpose has been achieved. But you know what is really interesting? Is way beyond that time, God has allowed me to encounter people who are going through difficulties with their health. And when I say I understand, I really do, because I've been through it. So when you hear people say, oh, why me? And some people will glibly reply, why not you? The truth is, because you have been through, you'll be able to comfort and encourage somebody else from your experience. So when you say, I understand, that person's heart hears you. So while I'm not glorifying suffering, I'm challenging you today to say, those difficult situations that you went through were not meant just for you. It's for you to be in a position to be able to pick someone else up who is going through a difficult time. And sometimes our challenges will be exactly the same. So I'm able to encourage people who are going through health challenges. For some people, they've been through really difficult financial challenges. And when they see someone else and say, listen, I understand, they really do. And their experiences can help pick up that person. So I'm challenging you today to say, irrespective of what it is you went through, or you're going through now, or you are likely to go through in the future, remember that you're going through not just for you, but for the benefit of the many people who you would encounter in life, for who you would be the lifeline. So if you're going through your difficulties now, I want to encourage you, keep hope alive. You will make it. You will become a source of hope and encouragement for others who are coming behind you. So you went through what you went through, or you're going through now what you're going through, because you have been built to succeed and become the forerunner for others who will come after you. Encouragement is a scarce commodity in today's environment. And I want to challenge you to begin to multiply that currency. Let encouragement become a lifestyle that feeds into gratitude, because now you can thank God that you went through that. So now that this person else is going through, you can be a source of encouragement. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I want to encourage you to please share, like, subscribe. Think of those people you know who are going through difficulties at this time and share this word of encouragement with them. Become the ear that will listen to their pain. Become the heart that will hear their cry, and that you will then become the lifeline that God will use to pick other people up. Thank you. In addition to your comments, please continue to send your emails to askmissjudes@gmail.com. And I pray that on account of this message today, you will decide to be a hope giver, a support and encouragement for someone within your sphere of influence who can use this encouragement. Take care of yourself. I'll come your way again real soon.